Hey, great Monday evening. One of my pages is still not going there. There you go. 8:59. I marked on right exactly at 9 o'clock. Eduardo Garcia, good evening. A peppermint patty. Good evening. Good evening. It's a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. It's a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. Why don't you be? Oh, won't you be? Why don't you be my neighbor? Guys, it is a beautiful evening here in the city of Brownsville. Actually, it's been a kind of a crazy kind of day today. This morning, I put up a post in regards to the early voting times out there, and I made a mistake. I was getting so used to writing 6 o'clock as the close of early voting that I neglected to actually look at the calendar. And actually, early voting went on till 8 o'clock tonight. Oops. Oopsies. Guys, tomorrow is the last day of early voting. The last day of early voting, guys. Tomorrow, the sun will come out. Tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow, tomorrow, please vote. Tomorrow, we're only a day away. Tomorrow is the last day of early voting, guys, and I am excited for it to be over. Very, very excited for it to be over. It has it has been a stressful race. Good evening, Joe. Oh, and you make amazing, amazing carrot cake. Is that I'm not sure what spice it was on there. I don't know if it was allspice or it was nutmeg. But it was something that was made it oh so good. Thank you, Rod. Thank you so much for the carrot cake today. It was delish. Good evening, Steve, my man, and good evening. Thank you for being on tonight. Good evening, David, my man, my man. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, man. And well, I'm never the first. Jimmy, how you doing, Jimmy? Let me tell you, it must be a crazy time for you as well. Jimmy is running for school board up in Port Isabel. He is currently the school board president. And let me tell you, Jimmy is doing an amazing job, guys. If you know anyone in Port Isabel, please encourage him and send him out to vote, guys, please. Jimmy, good evening, everyone. Big E's barbecue. Let me tell you guys, those tamales I had yesterday. OMG. They were amazing. Try to make that rhyme. It couldn't work. They were amazing tamales. Again, I mentioned it the other day. It has something to do with the masa. If the masa is good, the filling can be so-so and it'll still be good. But the filling was also great. I had the chicken with cheese. Let me tell you, everything's better with cheese. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you, Evan. Great, great food. What food? Love you, Leah. Please continue to encourage individuals out there, Leah. Ask Josh if he wouldn't mind putting up a couple of videos up there. Josh is getting pretty good at those video creations. So I greatly appreciate if he would encourage our students out there who are 18 years and over to please come out and vote. So if Josh would do that for me, it would be awesome. Tomorrow is the last day. Thank you, Leah. Good evening, Jessica. Everyone from town is out tonight. And let me tell you guys, if you need insurance, if you want to check and see if you qualify for anything to do with Obamacare or just health insurance, contact Jessica Pilar Cruz. Amazing. Katie! how you doing, Katie? It's good to see you. Yo quiero pastel de zanahoria. Let me tell you, it's a little bit too late. I ate that sucker. I shouldn't have eaten it all. I sure as heck did eat it all. Buenas noches, votes for you, but couldn't find the name Mr. 956. Suerte. Someone is knocking on the door. Hello? We got no camera.
What?
It's black.
All right, hold on. Let me work on it. Should be there. There you go.
Oh, that might work. I haven't voted. Convince me. If you're not convinced yet whether to vote or not, then maybe stay home. I'm not saying this in a mean way, but what more can we do? And I got asked that today. Like, well, I'm like, what guys? What more do you want me to do? What more do you want candidates to do? Look, guys, it's frustrating enough for candidates, and again, guys, it's very very hard. I think for a lot of people to understand, guys, running for office isn't easy. A lot of people think it's like, oh, I'm just going to throw my name out there and everything's going to be fine and dandy. It's not, guys. It really, really isn't. And someone was going like, well, that's well, maybe you should be doing this, maybe you should be doing that. I'm like, guys, I don't need that right now. I don't need you to be out there telling me this is what I need to do, guys. I don't. Because the fact of the matter is that candidates that are not part of that political machine, guys, we already put our name on the ballot. And besides putting the name on the ballot, guys, we've taken crap and a half from the blogs, from the political machine out there that wants to keep everything the same. We
But
put our on the ballot, guys.
it's not about what you should be doing. It's about what the voters should be doing.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I told people today. Hey, look, guys, if you want to continue to eat crap, then don't go out to vote.
The biggest thing, Erasmo, that I fear is that because of what's going on, Elon Musk is gonna say, "Ya no va a haber carnezazo."
No carnezazo for you. Guys, look, guys, honestly, and look, and guys, and if I seem kind of harsh with my comments sometimes or stuff, I mean, understand, guys, running a campaign, running a race is not easy, folks. It really isn't. It drains a lot from you guys. We sacrifice a lot. Look, and I'm not going to speak for Carlos, but Carlos has a family, guys. He's got daughters, he's got his wife. He's got a couple pets there at his house. They require some attention. They all do. And he's taking time out of his work schedule, guys, taking time away from his family in order to put up signs, in order to come out and vote. We all do. And we all do, guys. We all do. But we do it because we want to give you a choice. A choice. Guys, it doesn't work if it's just Erasmo running for a campaign. It does not work at all. It doesn't. The only way that it'll work is if Erasmo puts his name on the ballot, already done, check. Erasmo does promoting of himself whichever way he can do, guys, with the limitations that we have. We don't have Rose Gowen's millions of dollars, guys, accessible to her. We don't have Roy de los Santos' big pockets pouring in chicken plates like a crazy man, guys. We don't have that kind of money, folks. We don't. We have you. And look, guys, if you are content with Brownsville being last to every other city in the valley, more power to you guys. If you want to continue to see your children going up north and staying there because of the lack of opportunities that are available here in the city of Brownsville, I can't do much about that either. Look, guys, the jobs at the city, the top paying jobs at the city, the top paying jobs at PUB, the top paying jobs for anything else that's coming in, guys, they're not for your children. They're not for the citizens of Brownsville, guys. They're for the politicos kids, the politicos compadres, the politicos contacts, the people that put money into the politicos pockets, guys. That is why we're stagnant. So people call it negative, and look, guys, we're not made out of wood and stone. We have feelings. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. We have feelings, guys. And things take a toll. But we run because we want to give you a choice. We run because, guys, do something. Let's do something a little bit different. You know. And I know that a lot of people don't like Erasmo out there. What's going to happen, Manny? Because you like Erasmo. What's going to happen, Manny? If you say, you know what, I haven't voted, I'm not going to vote. And the people that hated Erasmo, who are kissing the rear end of the mayor and of Norith Galonsky and of all this Casa de Nylon and all this underhanded deals and Elon Musk money coming in and all this other movements coming, then they win. They continue to win, guys. So I'm not going to convince you, bro. I'm not. Because ultimately, if you want to eat crap, then vote for my opponent. If you're content with what they produced, then don't go out to vote. It's that simple. And I'm not being mean or I'm not being like negative. It's truthful. We set ourselves up, folks. We're the, we're the only ones that are coming out every day to answer your questions. I mean, Rose Gowan now is appearing on forums because le está sacateando la mendiga vieja.
Yeah.
Roy de los Santos is switching his tone. At first, he was, "Oh yes, the city manager is doing a great job. Everyone's doing a great job." And just last week, his rhetoric changed. Now it's like, "Well, the city needs work. City needs work." And what happened? Is that look, guys? More power to you. If those are the people you want to vote for, ni modo. But do you want a politician that tells you what you want to hear when it's election time? Do you want a politician that's going to change their stance just depending on how the political wave is moving, guys? And look, I'm going to make this very, very clear, and I'll let Carlos talk. Sorry, Carlos. Very
Sorry.
quickly, guys. I was asked a question about the LGBT task force and the pride flag by the Christian community and by conservatives, guys. I got asked the question. And I said, guys, all you have to do is go back a year and a half. And my stance has not changed. I'm not going to change my stance. I was against it, the LGBT task force then. I was against putting up the flag for the LGBT community at our city buildings. I was against it then. Still against it, folks. It divides us. It doesn't bring us together. It's my opinion. But guys, it doesn't do us any good if you're going to be listening or being swayed by politico talk from Rose Gowan, Roy de los Santos, and all these other people, Ben Neese. If you get swayed by their political promises, by the big posters that they put all over the place, guys, by the Brownsville Herald ads, by the mail outs, by the chicken plates that you could go pick up tomorrow, guys, what can I do? What can we do, Carlos?
There's not much we can do. As well, just got to continue keep pushing the fight forward. And then we're gonna get bashed like we have always gotten bashed. I mean, I was getting bashed today for something that I didn't even say. Like I was being told that there's people out there against these drag queens reading to children at the public library. I don't like the fact that should be done. I'm against the fact that there should be drag queens reading to our children at the public library. They can do it anywhere else. But I didn't even comment on that, and I was being attacked by the LGBTQ, you know, I guess group. I'm like, I haven't even commented on that till just now. But I was being attacked on the social media because of it, because someone else commented on it, and they didn't like that. So I mean, I was like, I don't know.
Uh, Look, guys, I love my LGBT community. I love you all. I love everyone in the LGBT community. Guys, yo saludo de beso y abrazo, guys. People know this in Brazil. I love my LGBT community, guys. Again, I am against the task force. I am against the pride flag. I am against the drag queen reading of books at the public library. I'll say it. I am against it. Again, shouldn't happen, guys. Shouldn't have happened. It's this group trying to bring these niche things down here. Like, oh, let's do it how everybody else doing it. Guys, yeah. There's look, guys, this is Brownsville, Texas, guys. And let me tell you, I remember a time back in the heyday, guys, when Brownsville, Texas, what Brownsville people, we weren't so accepting of other individuals. It's not those times anymore, guys. I think everyone can accept here in Brownsville, Texas, individuals who opt to be part of the LGBT community, guys. I don't. I mean, I don't think there's any discrimination, and if there is, let me tell you, I've been one of the first ones to stop it, to end bullying. Look, I've shared this before, and I'm going to share this again. I've shared this before. I share this again. There was a student in one of our schools, guys. A student at one of our schools who wanted to dress in a female uniform, guys. A student in school wanted to dress in female uniform. This is an individual that's 17, 18 years old, guys. And administration refused. The principal refused, guys. And I went out there and fought for the student. I fought for the student. So please don't come out here and say, oh, Erasmus against the LGBT community. Not in the slightest. I fought for that student so the student could wear whatever the hell the student wants to wear. Guys, because this is still America, guys. Individuals have the right to dress any way they want. Look, guys, individuals have a right to call themselves male, female, whatever they want, guys. It's still America. And I'm a constitutionalist. But it doesn't mean that your rights or your choices have to be superior to, more important than my choices, guys. It's called mutual respect. And I'm sorry, I just don't see a drag queen reading to children at a library as appropriate. I just don't. So now the LGBT community doesn't like you, Carlos.
I guess not.
Sorry, you might have lost their vote, Carlos.
Oh, well, what can you do? I'll stand
Good
up to.
evening.
I'll stand up for kids any day.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Joe.
Joe,
Tony, saludos, saludos. John White is still in Facebook jail. John White, I miss you, Papa. Y los chicken plates. Well, we gotta ask Joe Valdez and Jessica Puente Bradshaw, see if they're going to
they're gonna donate the chickens
donate their chickens for the chicken plates.
for the sacrifice.
Hello. How was the interview? Do you know who was killed by being in hood and other boy was driving, supposedly from a Brownsville? Wow. I'm not sure. I haven't heard of anyone being killed here in Brownsville. I might have been getting ready for the show. Good evening, handsome. That's me.
Cat, that's what I mean.
Shoot, we got some questions. Let me get. Hi, Erasmo. Hope you had an awesome day today. Yeah, it was a great day. I actually went to Matamoros and ate some gorditas. Don't ask me. ¿Cuántos años tienen? Good evening, Mr. Castro. Good evening, Monica. Big E's menudo is my favorite. They got some awesome food out there. Hey,
Yeah.
Erasmo and Carlos, where you may be, wherever you may be, I'm in Brownsville.
You don't
Carlos
know.
in La Casita. I sent my sister up in San Antonio a dozen of brisket tamales from Big E's. She loved them. They're amazing. Brisket tamales are pretty good.
Yep.
Sorry, I got cut off before, so I didn't find Mr. 956, so I voted for Carlos Elizondo. Oh, well.
Yes.
That would have been a good choice. Is there a curbside? Yes. Curbside, every location, please, tomorrow. Hello. Oh, Richard, thank you for the encouraging people to come out and vote, Richard. Great job. Evening lights on. Preach. Convince me to vote for you.
Vote for me.
I'm handsome and totally not fat, Manny.
Ya valió.
Curbside voting. Mom is having leg pain. Can't stand up. Yes, 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 yes. Carlos,
Jimmy!
when is the money that must send going to show in the city? It's a good
Nah.
question. We still don't know the caveat, but again, Carlos said never. Let me tell you guys, money in the hands of Mayor Mendez and this commission, guys, is money that is going to go into their pocket. And I know Mayor Mendez gets upset, Mr. Mayor Mendez. Let me tell you, uh, one of the big fights we had, one of the big fights that we had was in regards to, oh, Erasmo was out there saying that que we're ratas, and like they say in my hood, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. One of the things that the mayor came out when he tried to throw some low blows at Erasmo is he stated that he hadn't gotten any money from from benefiting downtown. Well, we found out it was not true. It was a lie. He got $15,000, guys.
That we know of.
$15,000 so far that we know of.
We know of.
$15,000, guys. And then he comes out, that was before I was mayor. Come on, Trey.
That we know. Come
Come
on,
on.
man.
Come on, man.
I better not say anything because he's gonna hate on me too.
I asked the question, Mayor,
Right.
how much money have you received from BCIC and from other local Brownsville grants for your business? That is the question. We got no more answers, guys. So when he wanted to throw his jabs, very vocal. But when we start to ask questions in regards to, well, okay, show us. First, he said he hadn't received any money. Now he's saying, well, that was before. Come on, Mayor. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. If it was easy, everyone would be doing that. So I know, I understand. And look, guys, we have an opportunity before us. And yeah, Chell is correct. It isn't easy. But I have faith, guys, that we all are doing our part. And we all are doing the part is, guys, we're on the ballot. We're offering you a choice. Help us by educating other individuals out there to choose wisely. How are the polls looking and how can we see them? Uh, this after morning, I thought we were kind of on the downside. This afternoon, after the messages I received, after the communication that I had with a lot of people out there, I think we are on top of the polls. We are high. Guys, it's up to you to push us over the top. It's just the way it works. We put up a platform, give out message, offer you a choice. Then it's the voters' turn. Guys, and in with these numbers, you going out to vote is not enough. You have to take your family, you have to take your neighbors, you have to take your cousins, you have to take everybody else.
Yep.
The only way it's going to work. If he hasn't read the writings on the wall, he needs more than he needs help. He needs Jesus. Preach. Oh, let me say, guys, I had lunch with Bradley Freeman Jr. and I felt like a high school girl cheerleader. Because I had lunch with Bradley Freeman Jr. Man, and I told him, I said, bro, I'm your number one fan here in Brownsville. I'm so excited, man. It's there. Tonight was the 50th year anniversary show on Channel 5 News. And Bradley Freeman Jr. came down to be with his mom, Veronica Borrego, president of AOBE, in order to watch the show together, guys. And I think that was really, really cool.
It was awesome.
Carlos, you want to know something that's really sad?
What's that?
BISD has not officially recognized Bradley Freeman Jr. for his great accomplishments.
Nor the city.
You know what's even sadder? The mayor, the city commission, hasn't recognized Bradley Freeman Jr. for making it onto Sesame Street. I mean, you're talking about a young man who's born in Brownsville, schooled in Brownsville, one of our own, a product of Brownsville, man. It's gotten nothing, no recognition.
That's because the thing is, was he brought up in downtown?
No,
That's the problem. That's the way they see it. If it's not something to deal with downtown, then there is nothing valuable to that person. You see that with Benice. You see that with Gowan. You see that with the mayor. If it's not a product of downtown right now, it's worthless. You either kiss the ring or you don't, and you are nobody. It's horrible.
it is horrible, guys. Bradley Freeman has been on Time Magazine, guys. I mean, I've seen him being interviewed by news stations throughout the country, guys. Spectrum News had him on a couple of times. I heard. I only caught one of them though, but a great young man, Bradley Freeman Jr. And I went to Matamoros to bring Bradley Freeman some cokes,
Where
cocas
am
de
I?
huh?
Where are my cokes?
You know Bradley Freeman Jr.
Oh, yeah, valió. Oh my God.
I brought him cokes. I brought him la lechera untable, and I brought him some Cheetos bolitas.
Where's the lechera for me?
I got your lechera right here at the
I'm gonna get
office.
them con una concha
No,
with
not concha.
cajeta.
Ah!
With cajeta.
Oh, I gotta get him. Vero, remind me. Let's get him some concha de cajeta. Oh, I, I am so excited, guys. Bradley Freeman Jr., one of our Brownsville own, is on Sesame Street. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Sunny day. I can't remember. Gotta get up, clouds away. Manny, vote for who you want. Yeah, just please vote. I pray things change soon. Wake up, people! Erasmo Carlos and Joe running to change to help Brownsville grow. Preach. I voted today at Library on Central, and Yuri had her people out there. I told them, "Where's Yuri? Never seen or heard from her. She's busy." They said. I told them, "Good luck with that." God bless you guys, but yeah, I Still don't even know. I've never seen her, met her. We don't have Benice Bong to chill. Glad you guys liked the Facebook default post photos. Let me tell you, David, you are amazing.
Awesome. Awesome.
Amazing, Baba. Thank you so, so much. Hey, RGV Magazine. I think it's RGV Magazine, right? Alan, thank you so much for the pictures, man. Let me tell you, I greatly, greatly appreciate them. I've learned that if you don't vote, then you don't have the right to complain or express your opinion. That's the case. Erasmo, look, I got a message, Carlos, and I'll let you answer this. Erasmo, there is no way that pizza place can stay closed that long and just reopen like that. The mayor probably got grants from city and also government. Those grants were supposed to help local small business.
Agreed. What happens now, if you're not in that clique, like you said earlier, and I think on one of your previous shows, if you're not involved with that clique, and I know that some of us try out there and defend the city, and I can understand that because they're involved and they have nothing to do with it. But there was a lot of people that were not told about that money that was available for them. And when the mayor comes across and says, you know what, I got that before I became mayor. Yeah, but you accepted and spent it after you were mayor. There's a big difference. There's these little mom and pop stores downtown that didn't get that. They weren't even told about that money that was there. And you can defend it all you want, but the only way that you were able to get it is if you were in that clique. If you were told, hey, go out and ask for this money because it's available for you, not for your neighbor, not for the person that's been there 15, 20 years, not for the lady that's out there washing clothes because she's had her business there. L&M uh, been there for 30 or 40 years. They didn't get any of that money.
No,
The little corner store that's right next to the fire station, they didn't get that money. And they've
not a
been
dime.
there 50, 60 years.
Not a dime.
Those individuals were not told that there was a big grant. Brownsville, whatever it stands for, they weren't told how to go fill it out.
No,
But the mayor and his business and his little friends did. And that's okay, Erasmo. If they got the money, that's great.
it's not
That's
okay.
awesome.
I don't think
But
so.
they should have allowed all these other individuals to be able to apply as well.
Well, look, let me say, look, Carlos. I mean, again, guys, and we've been here in the same spot, same business downtown for 41 years. 40, 42 years, guys. 42 years. You don't think that we wanted $15,000 to change the facade of office building, guys? We did. What about all those other stores out there, guys? Look, guys, we don't have Mayor Mendez's money. You're talking about Mayor Mendez. Mayor Mendez spent $250,000 to become mayor of the city of Brownsville, guys. $250,000, guys, to be mayor of the city of Brownsville, guys. El vato tiene lana. He's got property downtown. He's got his law practice. He's doing side work for Texas Southmost College as their attorney because of Adela Garza. He's got a pizza joint, a restaurant. He owns some of the buildings downtown too. Guys, the guy no anda batallando financially, guys. The guy's not struggling. But
Hell,
every other small business down in Brownsville, they cannot say the same, guys. Small business is struggling. They don't have the mayor's boohoos of money to fall back on, guys. His property. We don't. All we have is a business downtown for 42. Papa earns very minimal. Papa earns 35, $40,000 a year from the business, guys. Maybe at the most $50,000 a year, guys, from the business. The mayor makes $50,000 in a month
that we know.
that we know of. Come on, man. And again, mayor, prove us wrong, but be careful what you say, because you said that you didn't benefit from any monies coming to downtown. You said that. You lied. You lied. And with your lie, you threw a little jab. Oh, the mugshot of Erasmo. And all the butt kissers out there applauding and hearting the mayor's comment. Oh, he got Erasmo. That's fine. 2 days later, I received the report where you did get money a couple years back from that grant from BCIC. Mayor, how much money have you received since you've been mayor? You're going to say again that you didn't receive any money? Or should I expect another insult?
They gotta call the
Another
cops.
another low blow? Should I expect another police report, Mayor? But guys, look, again, they feed the community crap. They spoon feed the community crap. Either people applaud, yes, Mayor, you got Erasmo. You gave him a low blow while he's stealing the community's money, guys. While the city commission is going to make a good, nice, pretty buck, guys, from the money coming in from Elon Musk. They're going to do good. They're going to do well. Are you going to do well? Now, I'm not just talking about $10 million, guys. What about the $67 million that we were supposed to get from the CARES Act from the Biden administration, guys? What's going to happen to that money? And look, very simple, my friends. Very, very simple. Just I want one question. Look, I just want one question from Mayor Mendez. Just one question from him and the city commission. Just one. What happened with the $135 million from Tanasca? Electricity, guys. Just that's the only question I want answered. What happened to the $135 million? Come on, folks. We cannot be that naive, can we? Oh, go out there and applaud him. Thank you for screwing us for $135 million. Thank you for stealing our money. Thank you for making yourself richer. Thank you for leaving us with 3 to 4 to 5 days without electricity. Thank you for putting us at the back of the line for vaccines. Really, guys? That's what you want to applaud him for? What? What have they done that's worth applauding? Anyone? Quest for wealth. What solutions do you propose to reform the failing city waste management, city cleaning services, drain branch collection, aside from changing commissioners and leadership? Carlos?
I mean, if you look at what's happened in the past, what you need to do is what should be asked at Osmo is the citizens. Are they happy with their services or not? And that's who you need to ask. You, not the mayor, not the commissioners, the people that are actually paying for the services. Are they happy with the customer service that they're getting? Yes or no? And if it's a no, then the commissioner and the mayor should be doing something about it. I mean, you know, not because the waste management services are giving monies to the commissioners or not. That's not the way it should be.
Uh, Let me say, Ozzy, it's very, very simple. It's very, very, very simple. Guys, have you seen constantly on my page? Have you seen on my page when when I get sent these issues with waste management, not cleaning up the brush, guys? Have y'all seen them? Well, let me say, guys, I post the picture, I tag the city, I call the city, guys, and in a day's time, our amazing city workers come out and they take care of the issue.
Mhm. Yep.
Ozzy, it's very simple, Ozzy. You could either elect a city commission who is working for you uh, 3 hours a month, or you can elect a city commissioner that is going to be working for you every day of the year, every single day, where you could send him your concern, you could send him a picture, you could send him a video saying, Commissioner Erasmo, we haven't had our brush picked up and it's causing issues with the drainage. Can you take care of it? And guess what? Immediately, I will be on the phone to make sure that the problem gets resolved. That's the difference. That you have to hold their feet to the fire, Ozzy. The problem is we have no representation on that board. We have no one that's going to hold the city of Brownsville administration. Those guys that are up there at that city manager's office, the guys that make like 82 and $83,000 a year, Ramiro and Zolesi, or the walkers that earn 140,000 a year, guys, put them to work for you. They're not working for you. They're too busy kissing the butt of the mayor and the city commissioners, guys, in order to keep their salary. While they should be attending the issues of cleaning service, drainage, branch collection, waste management. And you know for a fact, Ozzy, they are not. So why bring them back? So yes, it all boils down to Ozzy changing commissioners and leadership. That's
Not,
simple.
not only that, it as well. You got to look at also the attack on the women. They attacked a female reporter, Erasmo, Nubia Reyes. This is the mayor. Forget about everything else that he's done or not done. The attack on the woman because she asked the tough questions. Just like when you ask the tough questions, or the people come and ask you to ask the tough questions, or myself, then we get attacked. You were put out there because the mayor said, you know what, I can't, I can't be, part of you because I'm the only one who doesn't have a mugshot. I'm not the only one that doesn't have an orange suit. So he attacks not only the people who have gone through the process and been found guilty, but he also attacks women because Nubia Reyes is a Brownsville Herald reporter, and because she asked the tough questions to this mayor, he went and attacked her. Not only did he attack her, but the rest of the city commissioners followed suit with it. So what are we doing here? Are we going to sit here and just take the abuse of a small man because he has an issue with a female reporter asking tough questions? So what if you and I don't ask the tough questions and someone else does? Are they going to be attacked as well? This is what happens when even your city services or your PUB and everybody who's involved, you know, wants to keep everybody quiet. We are here to ask the tough questions, man. When I get elected and I get put out there, I'm going to ask him the tough questions and he's going to have to answer. Either he answers to me or he answers to the constituents. But he's going to have to answer those questions. He's not just going to sit behind and hide behind someone's skirt. People
No, he
want to
doesn't.
know where are their money? Where is their money going? What happened to Tanaska? What happened with all those millions of dollars that were taken from us? Give it back to the people who haven't been able to work at Osmo for the last 6 or 7 months because of COVID. Because it was a dismal response by not only himself, but by the rest of the commission and the rest of the people that were in the director positions to go out there and answer the questions that our citizens are needed. They want to know why their light was gone. And while it was being sold, while their mother, their father, their grandfather or grandmother were at home without any electricity. Those are the questions he needs to answer.
He
But
was
yet a female reporter asked questions and he belittled her.
made fun of
But I
her.
guess it's okay because Mendes beats on
No,
his ex-wife. That's okay. That's allowed.
not acceptable. I'll ask you, how does it look to Musk when candidates for commission falsely accuse the current leadership will pocket his money when Musk is the one who decides where the money will be applied? Let's start off with that one. Let me tell you, if you truly believe that what no one whispered in his ear to revitalize downtown, it's where he wants to put his millions because it's proven plan that he has shown success across the country. Let me tell you, Dorian, if you believe that no one whispered in the Elon Musk's ear to send money downtown, then you are stupid, 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 guys. Let me tell you, throughout America, guys, every other evolving city wants to expand their growth in regards to economic development, guys. So that's simple, guys. Everyone is going for economic development. There is very little economic development happening downtown. It's niche, it's culture-y, but it doesn't put an extra plate of food on the table of the people here in the city of Brownsville. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Guys, we need economical growth. We need businesses over here in District 3, up in District 1, District 2. We need something. And look, anyone in their right mind, Dorina, would have thought, oh, well, Elon Musk is going to invest in something having to do with science. Science! STEM! Something! How is Brownsville benefiting from downtown revitalization, folks? Honestly, someone. You know who's benefiting? Ben Neese has his business downtown. The mayor has his businesses downtown, guys. But besides that, they're getting all the grant money. And this person here wants to say, oh no, it's just chisme. Shut up, you stupid, stupid, stupid woman. Shut up. They're screwing you over and you still doubt? Shut up, guys. Don't waste my time. Just go vote for Rose. Just don't waste my damn time. You really think that the mayor is not benefiting from the money coming in from Elon Musk? Come on, folks. 2 plus 2 still equals 4. Oh, man. It's frustrating. Really, people still think that Mayor Mendez... Look, you stupid woman. Stupid woman. I don't care. Look, we paid $2.3 million for Casa del Nylon. It's right there. $2.3 million. Guess where that's at? It's downtown. Carlos, do you know who owned Casa del Nylon building before we all bought it?
Oh, yes. It wasn't Elon Musk.
It was Golonsky. Golonsky sits in the city commission, owns 80% of downtown. Her father, the owner of half of downtown, guys, sits on planning and zoning or one of those boards that ultimately decides what other property is going to be bought by the city of Brownsville. And guess what? His name comes up always. So, it's just Cheeseman. Shut up, stupids. The mayor just told you that he didn't benefit from monies coming from BCIC. He lied to you. I showed you he lied. I showed you. Sorry, Carlos.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So you think I give a rat's behind about Musk? Screw him. Screw him, man. Really? What, he wants to decimate and destroy? Gentrification? Push people out of their homes? They're already closing the beach. Guys, have we got no, very simple. No one's holding them to the fire. No one's challenging them, guys. And let me tell you, if there's one thing I know about these rich people, they don't respect people that bend over and take it, guys. They don't respect those people. They respect people that challenge you, that have the cojones to demand more, guys. What more for the people of Brownsville? Why is that so hard? Why is asking for more for the city of Brownsville to go everywhere a bad thing? Guys, were we going to have the beach close to us, access to the beach every other day? And yes, I'm exaggerating. But was that part of the agreement? Stop bending over backwards, man. They throw $10 million to die and everyone goes crazy. Shut up, people. Stupids. They know the killer is in the house, and what do? They get naked and jump in the shower, just like some voters. They know the politicos aren't doing anything with the city. What do? Vote for them again because they're stupid. Really. That's just the definition of stupidity or insanity. One of those two. Can't remember. Sorry. Imbeciles. I mean, they screw the community over and still the people, it's okay. It's just gossip. I'm the cheese steamboat. You're not. Hey, Chester. How many bike trails does Brownsville have? Too many. Too many. How many ambulances should be a better question? Does the city of Brownsville have? Not enough.
Not enough.
Finally, good news on a new place for leisure and with variety for all family. Yay. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Is there curbside voting? Yes. All places, please. What kind of gorditas? The manita de puerco.
Damn it. Those are delicious.
Delicious. Las manitas
Man.
de puerco. Me muero. Well, at the very least, those elitists getting much money spent in Brownsville, don't go elsewhere. Inject the money back in Brownsville. The very least. It's the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. I saw the numbers of voting 2017. The 4 days were about 400 each day. This year, barely over 200. Disappointing. It is. Did Trey Mendes ever apologize publicly to the reporter that asked them about Brownsville have warm houses for people? He didn't.
Nope.
They made fun of Nubia. They were sexist, misogynistic comments, remarks towards a female reporter who was asking them questions. And you know what the problem is, Carlos, is that the mayor and the city commission are so used to Brownsville Herald having reporters that don't ask questions.
Yep, that's right.
So when a strong female,
smart female,
smart, strong, intelligent female reporter actually starts asking the tough questions, they insult her. Hey,
yep.
But that's what they do. When I come out and and complain about the money that they stole, that they took.
But you're not beautiful.
No, I am beautiful. I'm not as beautiful as Nubia.
Okay, let's start out there.
But I am beautiful. I'm beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down.
Smart.
This.
Educated.
Thank you.
Professional.
Thank you.
And ask the smart questions.
Thank you. Yes, that's me.
She gets chastised. She gets chastised.
Oh,
and then she and not only just the mayor, but you have the rest of the commissioners, which is Benise and Gowan, fall suit with the mayor against a female reporter asking the questions that the public wants to know. Come on.
I thought you were talking about me for a little bit.
I said smart, beautiful female.
Oh, I still thought you were talking about me, but no, he didn't, and it was really very disgusting, very very disgusting. Drag queen reading for kids at the library. Next, we will have La Pingüina and Chapaneco, biggest supporter. The child molester taking kids out to the field trips in his van. Yeah, in that white van that says free candy.
Right.
This is awesome. Hope that young man gets the recognition he deserves. He is amazing. Was this grant even made public to all Brownsville business owners or just a selected few? Guys, they say that they made it public to everyone through BCIC's ways of announcing things, guys. But of course, those get eaten up, guys, by the people that are in that little clique. They weren't available to all of us, guys.
Yeah.
Again, my business is right here, a block away from Immaculate Conception Church, a block away, a block and a half away from a market square, guys. We weren't given the opportunity, and you all know de que yo ando al tanto de todo lo que pasa, guys. Yo estoy al tanto de lo que pasa en Bronzeville. Didn't find out about the grant. We have an opportunity to put someone on that will give us a voice that will actually represent us. Do not let it go to waste. Amen, brother. Amen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but proclamation can come from a commissioner. Why wait for the mayor? Yeah, exactly. And I meant the commission as a whole, mayor, the city commission, everyone. No one brought forth a proclamation. But drop your purse, you'll get a proclamation. How can you get more info on the propositions? cob.us, City of Brownsville website, please. I wonder who's going to update IMD's page on Brownsville that Bradley is on Sesame Street in IMDb. I don't know what that is.
It's a
Tells you a
place
fact.
where they. It's
Huh?
it's a place where they give information on movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone. Bradley Freeman Jr. the third. Amazing. I love him. I'm his number one fan in Brownsville. A little bit of
Second, because the mom is the number one. The
maybe.
grandma's number two.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's Cats 28. Good evening. Good evening. Hi. Where can you find more info on the propositions? I would say City of Brownsville website.
Yeah.
Leslie, send me an inbox and I will send you what information I have. It's a no-brainer. Elon's 10 million divided into 5 districts, 2 million for each district. It's not difficult. Not just for downtown.
100%, Mr. Nobody.
Bradley Freeman Highway, they do it for others. Yes. Let me tell you,
Downtown.
I want what I'd love is to have Bradley Freeman Jr.'s uh, Fine Arts Center from BISD.
That would be awesome, man.
We already
That's a
paid for
great
it.
idea. Hey, Erasmo, but it's not going to happen because you thought of it.
Yeah. Guys, we already paid for it.
That
50
is
million.
awesome. That is a great idea, especially because
And
he's so young. Man,
yeah,
that's awesome.
he'd
That's a
come and
great idea.
he would come and inaugurate it, have workshops here for our kids. Maybe even bring Sesame Street down to Brownsville
That'd be awesome.
to the Bradley Freeman the third Junior. Is it Junior? It's Junior, no? Bradley Freeman Jr. is
Should be.
Bradley Freeman Jr.'s Fine Arts Center, guys. What an
That'd be
honor!
awesome.
What
That
an
would be
honor!
cool.
But guys, we've already paid for it. But you know what? When we pay for stuff, money disappears. Did someone say Cheetos, bolitas, and conchas with cajeta? I need to pick mine up. You surely do. When you guys come on board, let's rename Dean Porter Park to Bradley Freeman Jr. Drive. Can you tell me who is Dean Porter? I tried to Google it. Oh, you know what? That street where Camille Playhouse is at? Bradley Freeman Jr. Drive. Right there where that Camille Playhouse is at. That would be a great honor. because of his talent. He is an actor, guys. He is a
No,
performer. Yeah.
stop saying that because se va a enojar el mayor.
Sorry, Mayor.
It wasn't his idea.
The inequality in what businesses get those grants is very transparent. It is, guys. It's hot. He's hot. It good. Perfect example. There was a restaurant by the name of El Jefe where Main Street Deli is now. When I found out they were closing, the owner told me that they raised the rent to get them out.
Gentrification, Erasmo. That is very true. I used to go there a lot. And that old man, El Jefe, and his daughter, who was an EMT or paramedic for the city of Harlingen, were were run off of that place. That was a really, really good restaurant.
Didn't they also have a Chinese restaurant there
They did it, I think, before that.
before that?
Yeah. But El Jefe was a really, really good spot to go eat. And the old man was a great guy, man. And his granddaughter was awesome too. Awesome.
Qué lástima. The grants were available to all of us. It was advertised in many outlets. Not true. You're lying. If you don't,
Dorina, don't lie, Dorina. We understand. I looked at your Facebook. You're 100% supporter of Trey Mendez. And we understand that he has to have his followers and the people that kiss up to him, and we understand that. But don't come out here and lie to everybody that it was available for everybody because we know it's not true.
it
So,
wasn't. And
Dorina, save face. We
it's,
understand. Suck up to the mayor. Everybody's got one of those people, but
got you.
don't come out here and lie to everybody,
Kiss
please.
ass. Kiss butt. Sorry, church people. Kiss butt. It's a kiss butt. Look, guys, not true.
No
We
disrespect. No
unlike
disrespect.
unlike Dorina, we have actually been in business in downtown Brownsville for 42 years. 42 years, guys. And you ask throughout Brownsville, downtown, individuals and ask them if they had an opportunity to apply for that grant. There is no advertising in multiple outlets. You're full of crap. It is the same bull crap that goes on and on and on. Just get off my page. Just get off my page. Go to the mayor's page and go kiss his butt some more, like all the other kiss butters out there that have nothing else to do but kiss his butt and say you're doing a great job. Although they benefited nothing from this mayor, it's not true. You're lying. You're making things up. You don't know, and it's not gossip. It's a fact. Again, why don't you ask the mayor why he lied when he said that he hadn't received any money from BCIC that was benefiting downtown? Ask your mayor. Ask him why he lied. And when I put up the post, why didn't he answer the questions? He's on here right now, Dorina. He's on here right now. I mean, he's waiting for to see everyone's comment. He's addicted. He needs Erasmo. He needs to see Erasmo. He needs to listen to Erasmo. He's on here right now. Why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask him to come on, and he and I can dish it out. Let's talk about it publicly. I'll go to his platform. Let him start a live. I'll go to his live, and I'll ask them the questions, guys. He won't because he knows that he's benefited from the grant money that's coming downtown. He's going to benefit from every single dime that Elon Musk throws to their feet, guys. Because 30 pieces of silver to them, they think it goes a long way. Stupids. I noticed Trey is president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer of La Ruinas Investment LLC. He probably going to open more businesses with that money. It's the rich keep getting richer, guys. And look, we all don't have a Mayor Mendez, and look, more power to him. I'm glad that he has money, guys. I'm glad that he has properties. I'm glad that he's wealthy, guys. It's sad that he wants to make himself more wealthy with money that should be going to the people of Brownsville instead of his pocket. And no, Mayor, it's not filth. It's not lies. We proved you a liar this morning when we put up the post in regards to the money you received from BCIC. And don't worry, Mayor, they're sending me more information about more money that you've gotten. So don't worry. So we could go at it every day if you want. So keep on out there throwing your little baby jabs. Yeah, that's it. Who selects the people who are running the voting sites? Do they get paid or they're working for free? Are they even trained or voting rights procedures in case they're faced with a dilemma? There's some volunteers, and there's some individuals that are actually paid employees by the Cameron County Elections Department, guys. But let me tell you, I've seen a lot of folk out there at a couple of the polling spots, guys. We got some good people out there. We've got some good people out there. Again, they've made some mistakes, and I'm hoping that Remy will address those mistakes. Joe Valdez was supposed to come in, give us a report in regards to what happened. He couldn't make it, but we'll see what happens. The restaurant El Jefe was forced, kicked out to let the ones in the clique to open restaurants. I bet Main Deli was received monies. I like that restaurant. I would drive from 511 to go there. He said he had to use his own $15,000 and then get reimbursed. If that's the case, then the struggling small mom and pop business don't qualify for that grant. Never heard of a grant that is offered to businesses that you have to spend money to receive money. But look, Yvette, even so, okay. Look, I don't have $15,000. I'm not rich like Carlos. But guys, no, but look, let's say, Yvette, let's say my business, my family's business, we got offered, well, we're going to give you $15,000, but you have to spend $15,000 to upgrade your property. You know what? We would have borrowed the money with the guarantee that we were going to get the money. Does that make sense, Yvette? Because I don't have $15,000, but I would have said, hey, Carlos, préstame $15,000 para componer la oficina. BCIC has already said that they're going to give me $15,000. When I get that money, ahí te va el dinero. That's what I would have done because Carlos has money. Erasmo doesn't. So, Yvette, even then, even then, but I see what you're saying. There are smaller business guys who probably couldn't afford the $15,000, But that tells us one thing, Carlos. The mayor has $15,000.
Yep.
The mayor has a lot of money, but he wants more. I applied for the money to upgrade the facade of my building downtown years ago. Got turned down, but I'm just a gringo who was stepped on time and time again by the city. Daniel, that's the same grant that the mayor got.
Very true, Daniel.
Isn't it trippy, Daniel? How isn't it coincidence that the mayor seems to be getting all these grant monies from BCIC? All these loans and assistances? And you and me, well, we haven't got anything. The only ones that have gotten it are Doreen and the mayor. So Doreen and the mayor, they're good. Daniel and Erasmo, not too good. ¿Qué te pasa, Turkey? Hire more workers to help clean up the community. Set up recycling centers twice a year. Have people bring them to the areas assigned to help clean up. Very true, Carlos. When our District 2 trash was ignored for weeks, the commissioner made excuses about how she knew the company well but offered no solutions. Guys, it happens regularly, guys. Look, for people, some people you may not like it, Erasmo. It's your prerogative. But Erasmo works for the people of Brownsville because Erasmo is easy to approach. Erasmo is accessible. You could call Erasmo. You could text Erasmo. You could send him an inbox message, and most of the time, Erasmo's going to respond. And I say most of the time because sometimes your messages go into one of those spam folders. But I will respond sooner or later. Good luck, you guys. I'm rooting for you. Thank you, mi amor. Let's do this, people. Boom! I'm sleeping. The brush, debris, and miscellaneous discarded items still littered at Robindale. Find a grant, hire part-timers, lots of unemployed. It's a win-win. All of this is going to flow into the drainage systems. It's all going downtown.
Yep.
A reporter's job is to ask tough questions, not because that reporter is siding against the person. They have the responsibility to ask questions the people of Brownsville need to know. Yes, that's what Nubia was doing.
Yep.
And got insulted. got demeaned, got belittled by the mayor and by that Romeo guy.
Yeah.
Just look at their public comments during their meetings. They never give comments or rebuttals to any hard questions. They won't. Once you get elected, you could pressure PUB to print out and mail out to NASCAR rebate refund checks to all citizens. They have our address. We get a bill every month. 100%.
You get your money back is what you're gonna get.
Well, let me tell you, uh, when I first started fighting Tanasca, Terry, I said, just give the money back. And one of the commissioners out there said, you're crazy. It can't be done. That's what one of the commissioners said. And then I said, FAR did it. FAR gave them their money back.
Is
Why?
is it is it the commissioner that used to wear the Tenesca with a no sign here on his chest?
Yeah.
What was his name? His initials?
Uh,
Ben,
ben,
Benny's?
Benice. Cálmate, bro. You're going to Papa Vane. Yvette is new on the show. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can
You can
do.
do without Benny's.
I'm talking to you. De nada sirve tener un downtown bonito si con una lluvizna se hace flood everywhere. They got rid of the medians. Where are we driving during the flood? No, we don't be able to see the darn lifted medians. Hey, Joe, how you doing, Joe?
Good. Am I on daylight savings time or what?
Pues un poquito. You got here when the show's over.
Yeah,
I got here. Hey, llegué a barrer.
thanks, Joe. Last words?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Just take down. Let's catch up with the comments real quick, and then we'll go into.
No,
And then we'll go to the last word.
that's
the downtown buildings and build an outlet mall. Preach. Tu amigo y el Javi. Por eso Brownsville no vale chetos. Well, let's make it vale chetos. Just short of the police scatter noise disturbance at 1240 East Madison. All units respond. Erasmo yelling, shut up! Tomas, no vamos far! Ay, cuídate con el presión. Do you think the Ambulance City ordinances can be changed? And by who? By
Definitely. By the people you're going to elect.
Yes, Arturo. But look, Arturo, we need your help. Look, and for me personally, I'll speak for me. Guys, this ambulance ordinance, I've been yelling about it for years. And that's one of the things that I hope people appreciate here. Our stance on different matters doesn't change, doesn't waver, doesn't switch depending on the political climate out there, guys. My lips are dry. Mail-in ballots close to 500. That seems like a lot to me. It is. When last year we had 4 years ago, I think it was like 300. I can't remember. Almost done. Almost done. ¿Qué te pasa, Carlos? ¿Cómo que no está Erasmo beautiful? Preach! You just insulted a woman calling her stupid and you complain about Trey Mendes, you are the same. No. Let me tell you, there's a difference between Nubia and what was her name? Dorina?
Dorina.
Nubia is a very bright, intelligent woman. Dorina is stupid. That's the difference. Stupid. And you know why she's stupid, Chris? Very simple. Anyone that believes the mayor's bullcrap and the mayor's lies, the corrupt political machine here's lies, is stupid, Chris. And look, you could go, it's not the same. You could go out there and kiss the mayor's butt all you want, exactly the same. And if that's what you opt to do, you're pretty stupid too, bro. That's simple. They steal from you, they take your resources, they pocket your money. That's what they do. You prove it, and you're still just wrong. No, man, shut up, bro. Shut up. So yeah, anyone. Dorina could have. I mean, it looked like a woman, maybe, but look, I don't care. It could have been a woman. It could have been a man. I don't care. Anyone that out there kissing the butt of the same people that are screwing you over is stupid. That's the difference.
It's a fake account, man, by Little Eddie.
A little Eddie. ¿Este o el otro? Or both?
Little Eddie. No, this one.
Ay, little Eddie. Come on, little Eddie. Look, guys. The difference, Chris, then between you and me, Chris, is that I don't hide behind fake accounts, bro, to give my opinion. That's the difference. So no, you might even be Trey Mendez or little Eddie or one of those guys. Look, Chris Bonio, Erasmo Castro says you hearing it from him right here. This beautiful face. My name appears down here if I take off the seat. Erasmo says right there, Erasmo. I put my name to my comments, bro. Y'all have to hide behind fake accounts. Losers. Where's the victory party? In my pants.
Jimmy Vela, you're gonna win, so it's gonna have to be over there somewhere in Portugal.
Let's do it halfway. Let's do it at the Port of Brownsville. Any word?
Cállate la boca.
I haven't heard from Maggie. I'm hopeful Maggie is going to be doing really well. Votes, please, guys. Alex, please get all my students out there. Please get them to vote, please. By the way, we saw you yesterday on your scooter late evening by Southmost. Yes, that was me. I was at a Brownsville coffee shop. Are the votes live? You could drive through. Bad Bunny tickets sold out at the Hidalgo Arena. That's what Brownsville needs, an arena. Yes. School of Arts. What a great idea. Yes. Could be voted Mr. Amigo. Usually it's someone from Mexico, but sure. Trans are not child molesters. Straight men are. Let me tell you, I don't think anyone here said that transgender individuals are child molesters.
Nope.
I don't think anyone said that. And let me say, child molesters should be locked up permanently. They shouldn't be allowed around campaign sites. They shouldn't be out there supporting candidates. But guess what, Carlos?
Unless they're around Trey Mendez?
Unless they're supporting Trey Mendez.
Then it's okay.
Then it's okay. Or La Pingüina. Counting votes. Child molesters can count votes at the courthouse here in Brownsville. That's what child molesters can do. And the elections department guy says, I can't do anything about it. The Democratic chair, my friend, can't do anything about it. Child molester, guys. Child molester. Can't do anything about it. Thinking of building a performing arts center soon in PI. I like the sound of that. Bradley Freeman. Oh! Jeez! Let me tell you that.
They took our idea away.
But que vergüenza for the city of Brownsville. Can you imagine if Port Isabel would honor one of our local residents who is on Sesame Street, internationally famous, one of our students? That, let me tell you, Jimmy, if y'all did that, what a blow to BISD, guys. El Jefe location used to be Ho's Garden Chinese Food. That's the one that I went to. I like my Ho's. Were anywhere people turned away at the polls, Joe?
Today, not that I heard of, but they were certainly turned away on Saturday. And possibly even before, but we found out about it on Saturday. I don't know if you've had a chance to talk about it, Aldo.
No, we were waiting for you. I mean, but again, you took forever to get here.
Sorry, had a last-minute meeting that came up.
Or before you start,
better late than never, man.
Before you start on your quest, I'm gonna have to jet from here. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys thanks for having me on the show.
Have a good one, guys. Sorry, I got mad.
I know. Don't get mad. We gotta go one more day. Good luck,
I
guys.
always,
Later, Carlos.
To my fans.
I thought I was like,
I thought it was for me.
Pescalo, pescalo.
it's in my pocket.
So what happened, Joe?
So on Saturday, Erasmo, I get a phone call from my next door neighbor, immediate next door neighbor, who tells me that he's at the public library on Central, and he's not being allowed to vote. The explanation they gave him was that he was not eligible to vote in this race. So I said, did they tell you didn't live inside the city of Brownsville or what? And he said, no, they just told me I was not eligible to vote in this race. So I said, that's not possible. Let me send you the map. So he made a turnaround. He went and parked again because he had got off to vote. So I took a picture. I went on the city of Brownsville. I went into the electoral maps. I put his address in clearly in District 4. So I took a picture, sent it to him, and he showed it to them, and they told him, well, we already tried. Your name's not, it doesn't come up, the address doesn't come up that it's eligible for voting. So I tell him, don't leave. Let me call the Remy Garza's office. So he's there, and while we're talking back and forth, they offer him a provisional ballot, and he didn't want to accept it. So fortunately, we were able to get, after about back and forth 20 minutes or so, we were able to get somebody to accept giving him a ballot. When I finally got a hold of Remy Garza, he explained to me that something about the address not being entered into their system, so it wasn't showing as a registered voting address in Brownsville. So that was a little concerning because he had voted already in the November election, and he voted 4 years ago in District 4. So it just sounded odd. So Remy assured me he was going to go personally and find out what was going on, and he called me later, and I asked him, what are the odds that other people were turned away? And he said, well, we did turn away other people, and it could have been to the tune of about up to 15. So Erasmo, as well as I do, that if they're reporting 15 people, that means it was a whole lot more. Because when I asked him, is that how many you all documented? And they don't have any kind of format or log or anything that could have. So when I asked it was brought up that they should have been given a provisional ballot so that they could investigate what's going on, and then they could have accounted for those, or it would have given them a reason or a way to follow up on it. And they did not. They did not. They were not given a provisional ballot, so that was another issue. And then you pile that up with the fact that the day before or earlier that in the week they had the issue with giving the wrong ballots for District 3 voters, and it's just very concerning, Erasmo, because we could have what appears to be low turnout, the possibility of the races being tight. And then we're turning away voters at the polls. I mean, that's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Completely unacceptable. Now, I was told that today it was going to be put on Twitter, Facebook, and on the news. And I can tell you, I haven't seen any of them.
Not true.
So I don't know.
Look, one of the things that I've said, and look, going back into these people kissing the butt of the mayor, guys, and not to sound arrogant, guys, but I am the king of all local social media. Why is it so hard to say, Erasmo, help us share this? They don't, because again, they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know about the facade grant, guys. They don't want us to know about the Startup Texas grant that 8 people received $10,000, guys. They don't want us to know. They keep it to themselves. And they say, well, we put it on our social media site. Guys, did y'all see that when it came out? Well, y'all can see it. but it's the advertising right there for the startup Texas one, guys. It was October 5th, 2020. You know who did see it? The mayor and the other people that are close to the mayor, guys. So I want to know, Mayor, were you one of the ones that received $10,000 from the Startup Texas grant? Because I sure didn't get it. I don't know about Joe has a small business. I don't know if he got it. Maybe he was one of the eight. Well, will the whole Elon Musk help lower taxes? Absolutely not. Who advocates for firefighters and police officers? Well, let me tell you. Unfortunately for the police officers, guys.
Not us.
Unfortunately for the police officers and for the firefighters, they are led by unions that are so political that they'd rather shoot themselves in the foot. No pun intended, police officers. Shoot themselves in the foot than rather than support candidates that are going to affect a change for them. Look, guys, we were at the forum. Joe was there. I was there. I said exactly the same thing. 4 years ago, your concerns were the same ones. You're asking the same questions. And guess what? They endorsed the candidates that were there 4 years ago, guys, and didn't do anything.
Well, wait, your opponent wasn't even there.
My opponent wasn't even there 4 years ago. But no, this time around.
Mhm.
This time around. She was on the commission for 4 years. And their concerns were the same ones that they were 4 years ago. I was at the forum. She wasn't. So what that tells me, guys, is that nothing, police officers, firefighters, nothing was done in those 4 years to better your situation. Well, guess what? Your Politico Brownsville Police Officers Association, they endorse the same people that have screwed you over for 4 years at minimum. That's why nothing gets better around here. When will the fix Jose Marti Street? Y eso? Election time? Never. Yes, that makes sense. But does the city educate the small businesses that they can get a loan and show them how to? No. Let me tell you guys. One of the things that we were demanding when the PPP loans came out, we were wanting the city to set up these spots throughout the town for individuals to go ask questions in regards to the PPP loan, because we wanted that money here in Brownsville. They didn't. Individuals like Michael Rodriguez down southmost and Erasmo Castro were here helping people fill out their PPP loan applications, and other people in the city of Brownsville. Why? We have leadership. They did nothing. Why didn't they take the lead on it? Why didn't they bring us all in? They're not inclusive, guys. They keep where their click. Will you make a Riverwalk? We will look for the individuals who wanted to invest in a Riverwalk type of a business down here. We will go speak with them and go and find out where the ball was dropped. But I'm going to tell you, one of the ways that usually the ball gets dropped around here is because if they refuse to put a dollar into the pocket of politicians, then nothing gets done. Is there a video on the reporter getting told off by the mayor? I want to see it. I don't think so. But there were witnesses there who witnessed the event. And I'm not sure if they had a recording. 139 comments on the poll on what the Musk money should be spent on. Not bad. Conversation is always good, but looks like the zoo won. Yes, guys. And look, and that's what it's for. Let's start to discuss. Let's dialogue. Let's get some input from the city, guys. Let's see what the opinion is of most people. But yes, a big old chunk of those folks out there, guys, they were interested in seeing a revitalized zoo. Less people wanted to revitalize downtown. Erasmo for mayor. Hope one day, 2 years from now. What's up, Joe? Finally got to meet you.
Hey.
Love you, Ben. PUB took the Alaska money to build their two brand new locations, the main office and the site on 511. The money is already spent. Yeah, but we want an accountability for it, guys. We want the documents, and then we want heads to roll. I want if these individuals took our money, guys, that belong to the people of Brownsville, and used it for something else other than Tenaska, they should be fired. Fired.
Hey, Erasmo. Mr. Ben, I should have known that Mr. Ben, because of his profile picture, I should have known he's the Chicago
Cubs
Bears, huh?
Cubs fan.
But he's well, yeah, he's driving incognito, man. He's driving around in the truck just with orange rims, so he's like in. But
Chicago.
maybe now that the Bears got a quarterback, maybe now he'll put his stickers back on his truck. I'm just kidding, Ben. I'm just kidding.
You might have just lost his vote. Why can't they reimburse the people? Does that mean why can't they reimburse the people? Does that mean that he is trying to tell you the money is gone? Yes, guys. FAR reimbursed people because they overcharged them on their rates. FAR. Brownsville should do the same. ABP for Ms. Marisa Leal constituents need to know about vote harvesting shenanigans to convince all the undecided ones. Yes.
APB.
What would be the process to get more ambulances? Who is in charge to approve and who releases the monies? Guys, we're getting $10 million. Revitalizing downtown could be getting a couple of ambulances to the fire department that is downtown. Wink, wink. Get ambulances for the city. What is the ambulance ordinance? Very simple. It stops any ambulance service from coming in and providing services for the city of Brownsville. O sea, we depend solely on city of Brownsville for ambulances. Private ambulance services, very limited, if any, here in the city of Brownsville. I appreciate the awareness about city government Erasmo has brought to the city, 100%. Trey donate $100 in the chat. Mucho te, Trey. No tienen cajones. No. This is my line. That is my line. A party at the abandoned auto body part shop at the port. Yes, estás. Instead of Sylvia, give back the money. How about Trey? Give back the money. Hey, Trey and Sylvia are business partners. ¿Y qué te le pasó el Adán Salas? God Save the Children. Oh, he's still out there supporting Trey Mendez. I think you're getting their attention. Why else come on here, put doubt on our statements, and they make sense who benefits and why? Yeah. Again, guys, people in Brownsville know it's much crap. He can't represent both sides because you said the Sesame Street is in Monterrey. Sunny day, bringing up clouds away. Forgot the words, but Plaza Sésamo is in Monterrey. Love it. Sharky, I want to open a faux restaurant. Imagine all possibilities for name. Fovela, for Jimmy, for Jimmy. This is for Jimmy. Trey, give back the third lane. As long as they have their driver's license, proof of address, they could be written in the list. Like firefighter divers. Barbarella me bloqueó. Ha de ser macha.
Maybe that was for the voters if they had the driver's license.
Yeah. Change the dang batteries from your fire alarm, please, Joe.
I heard it. I heard it. So it is here. I just need to figure out which one.
You okay, Javi? This is why I've waited to vote in the event of unexpected issues. What can we do or who can we call if we go and suddenly get turned away? Do we accept the provisional ballot? Does it count? No. Tell them you want the ballot.
And call whichever candidate you're there to support and vote for, and they'll help you get a hold of Remigar's office and get that taken care of.
Ain't that something? That's not right. Turn away people like that. They need to find a method, a way to contact voters whom they turned away. I agree.
Yeah.
How can we get our property taxes lowered? Appraisal district. Fight the appraisal district. I'm doing that for a lot of people. I'm not charging them to fight it. I am charging them to go represent them at the county because I am going to go fight for them. I'm not an attorney.
You can get a cow.
Chicken. Hopefully you guys don't get robbed. I'm willing to volunteer for free. Thank you, Juan. Come over. A bit late, but let me say, having a small business in our family, we never heard about the grant money available for small business loans. We never received notification or any benefit from it at all. 100%, Crystal. These accounts are fake accounts by people who just come on and try to stir the pot because they know for a fact that only that little click got notification. We all didn't. because we're not a part of that group. Remember to appeal for your appraisal and assistance by Erasmo for free for May the 1st because he leaving. But y'all have till May 15th, 17th to appeal, or else you agree to appraisal this. Guys, I had to change my trip to Cuba because of restrictions. So I cannot go to Cuba. But I am going to Mexico City. I am leaving Sunday after the election. I'm going to spend a good 5 days in Mexico City. I'm going to go to Teotihuacan, to the Bellas Artes. I'm going to go to Museo Museo de Antropología de México, Antropología y Parque Chapultepec. I'm going to be all over Mexico City, guys. So I don't remember blocking you. I thought you blocked me, Hitler Biden. Hitler Biden! Thank you. That beep is annoying. How do you sleep with that darn beep, 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 beep? I'm super late. Oh, have a good night, guys. We'll watch it a bit. Don't watch the middle part when I'm screaming. Jimmy! David, foofy fo fum. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, yum.
I do have a question. That's what people keep saying, that those grants that the city gives out are easily accessible to all businesses. Is that true? I'm sure it's not. We just had one small business owner just say the same thing. Joe's a small business owner.
I did not get any kind of notification or anything. I didn't see it anywhere.
Snoopy, we've had business here for 42 years. No clue. So is Joe giving up his chickens for the chicken place to be given out? He's got a lot of chickens. Really? You can represent me? Well, I mean, one of the things that I told the people that I'm going to go with is I'll go with you. They'll probably hate seeing me there. Just tell him he's a friend. And I'll give him an earful. I'm charging $50 though. Just because I'm going to spend an hour of my day. And I was going to play house instead of Camille. Can you blog your trip to Mexico City? Yes. One of the reasons why I want to go is I want to climb the pyramid. I went like 25 years ago and I didn't get to climb the pyramid. I was too fat. Go to the Somaya Museum. Yes. You can spend all day at that museum. It is beautiful, guys. I went once, and that Museo Histórico de Antropología de México, guys. Damn. Let me say real quick before it's time's up, guys. But we had in my mind, we know how we see the Aztec calendar, Joe, and in my, the Aztec calendar. In my mind, I thought because of calendar, I thought like a calendar. That thing is a huge sucker, man. It sits in el Museo de Antropología, gigantesco. And I'm going like, damn. And since then, guys, I said sometimes because of the books, sometimes we see it small, but it's huge. And that's what happens with history. Abdiel, let me go to Abdiel. I actually checked Abdiel and confirmed with me because I just checked and they said that they are letting people climb and have access. But check for me, please, if you don't mind. Buenas noches, Jessica. We're leaving already.
You skipped the,
yeah?
You skipped the comment.
It's funny how you duck down. Go see the volcano in Mexico. Oh, shoot. Go see the volcano in Mexico. I don't think that there's a volcano close to Mexico, is there? I don't think I want to go to a volcano. Pero chécame, Abdiel, please, because I read that they opened up back in October. But please check for me if you don't mind. Yep, it's huge. Joe, huge. And I literally, guys, I'm not even joking, guys. I stood there for like a couple hours just looking at it. It's so grandiose. It's amazing. The history of our people and Mexican people, guys. Amazing, guys. Amazing. And I mean, it's breathtaking. Breathtaking. It's huge. Huge. Coyoacán, Coyacuán, FDF. Vamos! For all the people asking about Tenasca money, just go to PUB and for a small fee, ask for open records for the management pay the past 10 years, and you'll see the massive pay raises they've got. Yes, Arthur is correct. The massive pay raises that the top 3 individuals at PUB got, while my workers at PUB got kicked sand in the face. Ah, que bien. Yes, I'll check. Thank you, Papa. Erasmo, GPI to check in the box. Vamos! Let's go. I was there October 31st and couldn't. Adiel, please check for me, please, and send me a message. I greatly appreciate it because that's what I want to do. And if I can't go, then I'm going to have to go to Peru or to Venezuela. Popocatepec. Popocatepetl.
Petle.
I used to think that it was Paranguricutirimicuaro, but that's in Michoacán. I don't know why I could say Paranguricutirimicuaro, but I can't say Popocatepec. Go to El Zócalo. Yes. I love El Zócalo. That, let me tell you, that, I don't know, let me tell you, the architecture out there. I've been to Mexico City. The architecture around El Zócalo, La Casa de los Azulejos, which is now Sanborns, La Casa de los Azulejos, beautiful. But the architecture, guys, is amazing. I love El Zócalo. You know that next to La Catedral, and I want to go to the Catedral. Next to the Catedral, they have they found a pyramid. I don't know if y'all been there. You knew that they found a pyramid right next to the Catedral. That's where I wanted to see if it's more weaponized. Take a weapon with you. I'm just going to take this beautiful face. I love the museum. If I'm not mistaken, El Ángel de la Independencia is visible from El Castillo. It's awesome to see our diverse culture. It is amazing, guys. La Torre Latinoamericana, Bellas Artes, guys. I am excited. Don't black out there like the 80s. No, I won't, I promise. You've heard my stories. Los Palacios, Palacio, el Bellas Artes. Palacio Bellas Artes, creo que se llama. El Plaza de Coyoacán, Frida Kahlo's Museum. Yes, gotta go. I'm teaching volcanoes in my library right now. My kids are so excited about the volcano has erupted. Let me tell you, that if I can get up there and I can bring some volcano sand or something, I'll mail some to you. Let me know. That's what I was referring to. Palacio Bellas Artes, hermoso. Joe, last words.
Apologize for being late. Last minute thing came up, but thank you for the invite. And thank you for sharing that incident on your page, Erasmo. I think it's important that everybody understands that they have the right to vote and they should not be turned away. Again, I appreciate everybody that's been out helping and that's gone out and vote and already voted. But please, we have one more day of early voting before the elections on the 1st. So people, please continue to message your family, your friends, talk to your neighbors. Did you get the numbers that I think it came in at 400 or something. I'm not sure how that compared, but we're still very low, guys. We need every vote out there. I need you, Erasmo needs you, and we appreciate any help. Thank you for the continued support. Erasmo, thank you for having me again, and God bless.
Yes, thank you. I'll go look for it. Let me tell you, now I want to go to the volcano just to bring you that volcano salt or something here and say, let me send it to Yvette out there for her library. See, I'm on a mission, guys. I'm on a mission. Oh! Woo! Not to mention delicious food. Guajoloteras. That is what I'm dying to have. You know what guajoloteras are?
I do not.
Tortas de tamal. Tortas de tamal. Amazing. Thanks for not giving up. I'm not. We're not. Ingenious rock. Maybe. Guys, have a great evening, guys. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, guys, we'll cover everything we didn't cover tonight. Guys, have a great evening. Guys, be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. God bless.